Peter Diamandis was named by Fortune as one of the 50 greatest leaders of our time, and he stated, "The world's biggest problems are the world's biggest market opportunities." The two biggest problems today are health, with immunity at the forefront, and financial security, with millions of people and businesses now facing cutbacks or elimination. Let's start with health and what some call the big lie. Are you one of the millions who've been sold that organic food is the answer to all of your nutritional needs? You'd be shocked to know the New York Times wrote an article called "Breeding the Nutrition Out of Our Food." The science shows with over-farming and soil depletion, our bodies aren't getting even close to what we need. Research has proven this with a technology that allows scientists to analyze the phytonutrient content in our food, and the results were startling. Like broccoli, which we consider a superfood, and yet the broccoli we eat has 80 times less phytonutrients than what our ancestors ate. The golden, delicious apples on our supermarket shelves have a staggering 100 times less phytonutrients than the apples our forefathers ate, which means you'd literally need to consume a truckload of today's fruits and veggies to achieve optimal health. So what's the answer? Wouldn't it be great to have a simple way to outperform organic food and expensive high-end supplements to give your body the nutrients it needs? What if you could use the same products that world champions and Olympians use to power their bodies to peak performance? Even NASA gives the same superfood we offer to feed the U.S. astronauts in space. Which brings me to my next question. Is it even possible to do better than Mother Nature? The answer is yes. Imagine this, a nature park in Spain protected by the United Nations, where some of the purest, most pristine water in the world trickles down from the Asturias mountain range. Then, the water is bioenhanced in our cutting-edge laboratory and facility with reverse osmosis, and then filtered even further to remove all the metals and chlorine. Then, this particle-free water is used by our scientists and engineers who add organic nutrients, and then we use a patented indoor vertical farming process for an optimal growing environment where the nutrients, temperature, light, and alkalinity are absolutely perfect 24/7, which is not possible with outdoor farms. It's truly even better than Mother Nature herself can do. So, we can grow power-packed superfoods and super antioxidants in massive quantities. And because we do it all internally, there's no middleman or sourcing from outdoor farms, where pollutants from the air and water reside. So we can give your body potent, bioavailable nutrients that high-end supplements and organic foods cannot match. And because we grow it ourselves, we can pass on tremendous savings to you. Now, let's address financial security. It begins with understanding linear versus leveraged income. If you have a job where you trade time for money or a week for a salary, it's hard to make that exchange enough times to create financial success. Plus, your employer controls your fate. Even if you're a professional, like a doctor or a lawyer, it's still linear, because you must be there to see a patient or bill an hour, or your income stops. Even a business owner, if you can't take off 90 days, you have no real leverage. You simply own a very expensive job, plus you have lots of liability and risk. So, what's the solution to true leverage? Some of the best multiple 7- and 8-figure minds, plus several top industry coaches, have created a cutting-edge app that's integrated with a lead generation source to automate, educate, and present these incredible health and financial solutions for you to help create consumers 24/7 globally. The future of health and financial security is here today. Aren't you ready for things to change?